Hey guys, so we are back with another rating video. This time we are going to be rating fast food chains and restaurants. First of all, we have McDonald's. I think that McDonald's is a staple pretty much everywhere in the world. And I think they have good fries, good nuggets, the burgers, So yeah, but you can go anywhere in the world, like any country that there's a McDonald's, and you'll know what to expect, and it'll be what you expect. So for that reason, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Next up, we have Whataburger. And to be honest, I'm gonna say that Whataburger is not good for me. And I know that people in Texas love Whataburger, but for me, everything is pretty much dry like 5 minutes after you order it. But I will say that the two things that I like are the chicken tenders and the avocado bacon burger. I think those are two things that I've tried that I liked. So for that reason, I give it a 5 out of 10 just because things are dry. Like the biscuits get so dry after you get them, and it's not even like that good. Next, we have In-N-Out, and a lot of people compare In-N-Out and Whataburger, and there seems to be like a competition, at least from what I've heard. But in my opinion, In-N-Out is a little bit better because the burgers are more decent than Whataburgers. They're still not like the best thing, but they're not like the driest piece of meat you'll try. And the fries I don't really care about. It's pretty okay. It's pretty meh, I would say. So for that reason, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Next, we have Chick-Fil-A. And to be honest, I think Chick-Fil-A is one of the best fast food chains out there, if not the best, arguably, because I think that everything in the menu is pretty good. The only thing that I've tried that it's not great is the mac and cheese, just because it was a little bit bland, but you'll know what you're gonna get if you go to Chick-fil-A. Like the chicken is really good, the nuggets, like the salads, the fries are excellent. So it's pretty reliable. I am aware about the controversies. I don't agree with that part of Chick-fil-A, if you know what I'm talking about, but I do like the food, to be honest. So for that reason, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Next up, we have Chipotle. Again, this is one of my favorite fast food chains, if you can consider it a fast food chain. I always get the same thing. I think sometimes it can depend on what branch you're in, like the location, but it's pretty staple. There's only been like two things that I didn't like from the menu, like the carnitas or the cauliflower rice. But other than that, I get the same thing pretty much every time, and it's, again, like a staple. So for that reason, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Okay, next up we have Sonic. And honestly, Sonic is one of my least favorite fast food chains. I don't think the food is good in general, and I know they're famous for the drinks, but to me the drinks are just like super artificial, super sugary, super like fake and not tasty. So, and I also think that eating in the car is not the vibe for me, and I know that's what their whole thing is, so I don't love it. And I will say that the only good thing that I've tried from Sonic is a buffalo popcorn chicken, but that's pretty much it. And for that reason, I'll give it a 3 out of 10. Okay, next up we have Jack in the Box. And to be honest, Jack in the Box is like the bottom of the barrel for me. I've never been there and tried anything good except for the breakfast croissant sandwich or whatever. But everything else is trash, honestly. The first time I went there, I got the taquitos, and it was horrible. Like, I was appalled of what I was eating. So for that reason, I'll give it a 2 out of 10, just because the only reason you should be going to Jack in the Box is for the breakfast sandwiches, and that's it. Okay, lastly, we have Taco Bell. And to be honest, Taco Bell is pretty mediocre in my opinion. I don't think it's like the best thing or the worst thing out there, just because it is 90% of the menu is rice and beans with some sort of chicken or meat or beef. So, and with no seasoning, that's the thing. So it's like, yeah, for what it is, it's not bad, but I could make that same thing, like meat, rice and beans at home, that would taste like a lot better and cost like a tenth of what Taco Bell costs. So yeah, it's pretty mediocre. For that reason, I'll give it a 4 out of 10. Okay, so that is it for this video, and please share and subscribe if you want to see more.